a big win over Miami, obviously. Obviously, a tough game defensively on Saturday against Akron. How nice was it to see the defense come out and get off to that quick start and then, hold Miami in check for most of the night?
Yeah, I was really pleased with the improvement, and in particular the third quarter. And we had trouble scoring a little bit in the third quarter, and our defense kind of hung in there, and we didn't have consecutive breakdowns. We weren't perfect, and I don't know that we ever will be, but we didn't have as many breakdowns, and there's a real sense of urgency about fixing the breakdowns and things of that sort. Just a little bit. We seem to be a little bit more energetic, and that's a good sign.
Obviously, Peyton said just now that she was cleared yesterday to come back to play. How nice was it to see her back in the starting lineup, and then I guess how relieving was it for you to finally see that three fall in the fourth quarter?
Just seeing her back on the floor is amazing, and this is a kid that thought she was going to get cleared in January. She said, and the whole time, I'm going to play this year, And then January kind of comes and goes, and then February starts, and I'm going to play this year. I said, well, okay. And then, the weeks keep going by in February, and it's like, listen, Peyton, we had a talk yesterday when she got cleared. She came to my office, and I said, this is the reality. I was all for you playing. And I think if she played, we probably would have won a few more games, and we would be comfortably in the MAC tournament right now. And I think any kid that can take advantage of the postseason MAC tournament, you should. It's an amazing experience, and it's worth a year of eligibility. It really is. So I can't promise you that that's going to happen. And she said, I know. And I told her, I said, I'm not promising, I'm going to put you in the game. And she goes, yes, and if I'm terrible, you're going to take me out. I said, yes, if you're terrible, I'm going to take you out. And before the game, Jackson, it's like, you got to give her a couple possessions. There's going to be some rust, right? All right, 2 possessions. But just like there's just so many storylines. It just makes you so proud of her and the work that she put in to get back, and constantly coming in every week hoping this is the week that she was going to get cleared and not, and thinking this is the week and we get cleared and not. We did that for 6 weeks. And she just stayed true to the idea she was going to play. And I told her, the situation's different now than it was in January. This is, you're not going back on your word. It's just a different situation. You have the right to change your mind. We left yesterday, and I actually thought she and I decided she wasn't playing today. And then she went through walkthrough this morning, and CeCe asked me if she's going to play. I'm like, no. And then she came up to me. She goes, I thought about it, and I'm going to play today. And I was like, okay, well, shoot-around ended at 1:30. I said, you still have about 5.5 hours to make sure you're sure. And 6 o'clock came, and she wasn't on the floor yet. And I was like, and she was in the locker room, and I was just waiting to see. That's a big decision for a kid to make. And somebody like her that's so cerebral, she doesn't make just spur-of-the-moment decisions. Everything is well thought out. And she had a number of reasons that I'm not going to go into, but, just so proud of her that she got that moment. And making the shot, sure. Obviously I want all the shots to go in. But just to see her back on the court doing, the biggest thing with her was it's something that she loves doing, and she missed doing it, and she's worked so hard, and she didn't want to wait till next November to be the next time she plays college basketball. And I'm just really proud of the way that she worked in her process of getting back, and the amount of mental fortitude it took to get to this moment. This is a very long answer, I'm sorry. It's a lot, and I edited that in my head.
The biggest difference you saw in your team playing Miami today versus when they played at Millett
Hall? We made 1 3 at Millett Hall, so we scored 27 more points from the three-point line tonight, which certainly helped. I think defensively, both games we were pretty solid. They got some kids that can really score it, and Peyton Scott makes some tough shots, and I thought Ivy Wolf made some tough shots tonight, and we knew that going in, and Peyton's done that all year. So we knew they were a tough guard. I thought we did a good job of slowing down the other people. I thought we did a good job rebounding the basketball. We forced more turnovers today than we did on Saturday. So we looked a little bit more in sync defensively, but I think the big difference was, they really try to stop CeCe. They really load up the paint, and we made shots, and timely shots too, as you mentioned. CeCe shot, or Peyton. I'm used to saying CeCe shot. It's just a habit. Peyton's three was a big three. We were having trouble scoring, but that was a big kick-out three. But all those threes came from us getting in the paint and kicking them out, and then those players making them.
Guice has shot the ball from three really well over the last few weeks. Hit 5 tonight. How important has her emergence as more of a three-point threat been, especially with the second half of the conference?
Yeah, it's huge. Most people guard her with a bigger player, and being able to shake that player away from the rim puts a lot of pressure on teams when we all know that that's where CeCe's trying to get to. So that's one less defender that can be in there to stop her. And if she is, obviously, Gabby's shooting it well, but I think her teammates have a lot of confidence in her shooting it well also, and they're more than willing to kick it out to her, and they've done so, and she's made it.
Coach, obviously it's a big rivalry game with Miami, and you were sitting on the outside looking in for the MAC tournament. How much of emphasis did you have to put on your players, like the importance of this game here?
None. They know what's at stake, and they know. I mean, I don't even know we talked about it, quite honestly. I mean, we talked about the scouting report and what we need to do to win the game, but I mean, I have a group of kids that love playing basketball. I have a group of kids that have had basketball taken away from them. So I don't need to spend a lot of time talking about the importance of opportunities to play basketball. They understand that, and I don't know if we'll make it to Cleveland next week or not, but it won't be because they didn't want to or they weren't trying, and that I'm certain of. I've never doubted that about them. All right, thank you, everyone.
Obviously, it's been over a year since you played a game. How special was it to be back out there after long recovery and to see that three go down in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's big time. Just this whole rehab process has been crazy, and my teammates and my coaches have been nothing but supportive to me. And so when I got cleared yesterday, and so talking about this decision, I talked to my teammates, talked to my coaches, and they had a lot of confidence in me, and so that enabled me to have a lot of confidence in myself, and so went out there and did what I do.
CeCe, this could very likely be your last game here at the Convo. What has it been like playing here the last 5 years, and how special of a place has the Convo been to you and the crowd, obviously?
It's very special. I done had a lot of ups and downs here at this program. I mean, coming in freshman year, we wasn't as good. I mean, and then the year after that, we won a 30-win season. Yeah. So, I mean, it's been special. And then I done got to play with some of the best people that have been throughout this program, and I'm just thankful to be around everyone and just be celebrated by so many people and have so much support by my teammates and things.
Peyton, what kind of emotions were running through your head when you checked in for the first time?
I was definitely nervous, not having played a game in over a year. This, can be nerve-wracking, obviously, but it was nice that I was at home and I was here with the fans and my teammates and my coaches, like I said. And so I was nervous for a little bit, but then I got out there and, basketball is just the game that I love. It's so much fun, and so it just brought me so much joy playing.
Was there a sense of relief when you made your first basket?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was like, whew, okay, get that out the way, whew, so it was nice, though. My teammates celebrated me, my coaches celebrated me, the fans celebrated, so it was big.
CeCe, obviously a tough game Saturday defensively. How nice was it to come out and hold Miami to 64 points and 38% from the field?
It's pretty big because it's been hard for us to do that this season, just by so many people that we were down throughout the season. We didn't have a rough season, but I feel like we're still fighting to get to where we need to be, and it's not over, and we're going to make it to Cleveland and win the championship.
You guys jumped out to a 20-7 start. What was the game plan, coming out quick like that?
Just play like it's our last game. It is our last game in the Convo, but we still have business to finish, and we feel like we kind of gave up last week, so we just wanted to come out and leave it all on the floor like it's our last game. And just enjoy it, have fun. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.